G'day, I'm Frank from www.bubsandgrubs.com.au. Today I'm here to introduce to you the Safety First Shuttle travel system. That is the stroller, the Shuttle Stroller by Safety First, and the One Safe Safety First capsule. I'll run through a few of the obvious features. The rear wheels are large. This makes the Pram easy to push when we go off-road and easy to steer. They are pneumatic wheels, which means it gives a softer ride for the child. At the front you can see there is suspension built in. The rear wheels are removable by pressing a button at the back, and you can see the wheel simply comes out. Bearings are used in the wheels. What this means is when you are in an area such as a beach or in a dusty environment, you will not have problems with the wheels jamming or being hard to steer at the front. On top of having suspension at the front wheels are lockable, so you can lock all four wheels so that they do not steer. All you do is lift this tab up and the wheels will lock and they won't steer. This is used when going in off-road environments, and again makes the Pram easy to use off-road, so it will go in a straight line regardless of the terrain. The canopy on the Safety First shuttle has a few nice features as well. Obviously we have a peekaboo window with a very clear, easy to view PVC material, and it velcros shut. It also has an extendable canopy, so all we do is unzip this zip on days where we want to give extra sun coverage from the canopy, and as you can see the canopy comes right down far forward and gives the child even more coverage from the sun. It has height adjustable handles. All we do is squeeze the button here and extend the handles. This Pram actually has a very good height to it for tall people like myself. I'm 6'3". The canopy has multiple positions to recline it, so you're not stuck with either open or closed or one or two positions. As you can see, there's multiple positions. This particular pushchair we're looking at has the highest seat back on the market, as does the Quinny Pram. This means for a tall child they won't grow out of it quickly. A lot of people are very concerned with the weight ratings of a Pram, and often the reason a child outgrows a Pram is actually their head height. This Pram will not give you that issue. And of course it has a bumper which is easy to remove. All we do is press a button underneath and it swivels out of the way, and you can do that on either side, so you don't have to remove both ends of the bumper to access the child. All you do is remove one end and it'll swivel straight out of the way. The pushchair also features a 5-point harness. It also has shoulder pads which are very well padded so that it's not harsh on the child. The 5-point harness has a clip which is easy to use, one-handed. You press those buttons and it ejects them straight away. So again, it just makes life easy from a day-to-day point of view. We're now looking at the Pram from the rear. There is one particular feature I like about this, and that is that it has a push button on-off brake. A lot of Prams have a bar where you're forced to put your foot under the bar and raise it with your foot. And with women using open shoes, it can actually hurt the foot, and it's not very comfortable and a pleasant experience sometimes. With the Safety First Shuttle Stroller, you simply push on and it brakes, and the brakes are locked. Push again and away you go, it's free again. So push on and it's locked, push off and the brake is removed. The shopping basket is accessible from the rear and the front. It has also got a viewing area so you can actually see what's in your basket. The beauty of this is that it is fully enclosed, so you don't have a basket whereby if you're on the beach or you're in a dusty environment or the weather turns bad and it rains, whatever you've got in your shopping basket gets wet. I'll show you this in more detail when we remove the seat. We're now looking at the pram from the side view. You'll notice there's two buttons. This one here is on each side of the pram, and that is used to tilt the seat into any position. The red button on the side I'm going to show you later on is the one that we use to remove the seat, and again there's another on the other side of the pram. This is now the pram on a side-on view with the pushchair facing mum or dad. I'm now going to show you the easy click and go system from Safety First. I'll explain the benefit here before I begin. Most prams I've found which have a removable bassinet or removable pushchair, when you go to reinsert the chair or the capsule, there's a bit of mucking around trying to find the left and right spot for the connectors to actually fit into each other. This is a great system. They use much wider connectors and it just falls into place. It's very easy to do. On either side there is a red button. You just press that button in and lift the seat. The seat again, like the capsule, weighs around 3.5 kilos. To put the seat back in is very simple. You just put it there and it clicks in, it's done. It has multiple positions, so you can actually lay the child back flat so they can use the seat to have a sleep, even a newborn. You don't have to go with a capsule to use this as a newborn and up stroller. With the extendable canopy, it also, like a bassinet, gives a fair amount of coverage at the same time. Of course, you can turn the seat around if the sun was facing that way and the child was having a sleep, as simple as that, or you can have it face you. Now, while I've got the chair off, I may as well point out a couple of other features. I mentioned earlier the basket is accessible from the front and the rear. You see, there's a zip here and we can reach inside and access whatever it is we want to store. This, by the way, is the rain cover that comes with the stroller. To fold it is fantastic. It's easy and it folds up nice and compact. All we do is a button on the side here, another one labelled number 2. You press both of those, let the handles fold down. That's what I call step 1. Step 2 is we press a button with our thumb, grab the handle and lift. That weighs about 7 kilos. 7 kilos is pretty good. So we've now got the pushchair and the stroller. So on the left I've now got the chassis and on the right the pushchair. Something I do to make life a little bit easier, place that on top, the chassis on top of the seat, and you can lift both. Again, we're talking about 11 kilos, so it's not heavy. And that just goes straight into the back of my car. To unfold, just to reiterate again how easy it is, we have a red latch here. All we do is press that and it folds straight out. To raise the handles, again exactly the same thing we did to fold it, we do to unfold. We press this button, the number 2 button on the handle, and it folds out and it's done. Put the pushchair in or the capsule, you just go and click it in and we're done. That is the Safety First Shuttle travel system, highly recommended by Bubs and Grubs. www.bubsandgrubs.com.au